just remember back before my story, before, my journey with Jesus had begun, before my life was changed by salvation, that I wasn't sure about a lot of things, which included the question of heaven. I remember one of the things that led me into my story was a conversation I was having with a coworker of mine as we were closing up the store and walking away from, walking towards our cars. He had asked me this one question. And this question, I'll never forget it. It's changed my life. He says, Brian, if you die today, are you going to go to heaven? And my answer to him was this: I hope so. And his reply to me was, wouldn't you rather know for sure? Wouldn't you rather know for sure? After that period or that question, I went on a journey. And I'm thankful now that 22 years later, I can say that yes, without a shadow of a doubt, I will be with my Savior in heaven someday. That I will be part of the eternity choir. And, as that goes in my mind and recognizing the ups and downs in life, there are times where we really long for eternity, if you know what I mean. There's times that we're living here on earth where, man, I can't wait to be with my Savior because this life is a struggle. You know what I mean? There's times where you're like, I just can't wait to get to heaven because this isn't going really well right now. But then there's times where life, here on earth feels like heaven on earth. Do you ever feel that way, that you just wish that, the life that you're living right now would last forever? But again, we know it won't. In the ups and downs of life, right? The turmoil and the spiritual attacks or whatever that might be, that, sometimes we just can't live it forever. And recognizing that there are ups and downs in life, there are times where we long for heaven, long for eternity. And there are times where we kind of want God to pause things a little bit and say, you know what, God, eternity can wait, because the life God has given me right now is here on earth is satisfying. And that's why I love the Lord's Prayer so much when Jesus said, your kingdom come here on earth as it is in heaven. And even as John 10 says, the devil comes to seek, kill, and destroy, but I have come to give you life and life more abundantly. When he says those words, he's not talking about eternity. He's talking about heaven here on earth. He's talking about now and forever.